The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Oneil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
Good evening, Amber fans. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. I know that a lot of Amber fans are on live support right now. I'm not on live support, but Amber fans are on live support right now. We don't know them on live support. So I'm gonna give y'all what you want. I think this is what y'all were looking for today. I think y'all were looking for this. It's a big day for us today. Good evening, friends. I hope your day was doing well. I hope your day is doing well. I hope your day is going well. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, we had a bunch of nice skits today. Very, very nice skits. This is not even a major topic. This is not even a major topic of the day. It's not. But literally, this is not the major topic of the day. Interestingly, it's not. How was y'all's day? Who's on live support? Amber fans are on live support right now. Amber fans are on live support because for them, they needed a win. They need something to go with. Them need something to go with. Y'all need something to go with, and they need something. If y'all don't have something to talk about with Anthony, I don't know what would have happened to y'all. Where's my lip balm? Let them dry. Amber fans needed something to work with today because they are on live support. Our Amber fans on live support. So, God. Amber fans needed something. They need something today. All right. So let me use 15 minutes and oblige you, Amber fans. Let me use 15 minutes and oblige you because I have the big topic to go to. Because a whole heap of people are texting me out right now. Okay. So let's ask you the question. Does this justify Amber's cheating? I'm asking y'all. Because I know say some of the Amber fans them go up on live support today now. When them see this, it's like them. So let's go. Does this justify Anthony cheating, friends? Does this justify him cheating? I'm gonna give you exactly what he said. I'll give you what he said. Let's go.
Shayla, I'm not gonna lie. I want you. I know that look, and I'm not talking about.
You want me to do what?
I want you. Not intimately, but I mean, it just feels right. You, me, Kai. It's the way it was supposed to be.
Okay, so let's leave it right there, so. Come, Amber fans, did this help you? Did you feel much more justified? In other words, when you saw this, did you say to yourself, you know what? Yes. Look here, Amber will always have support from her fans. We're not listen. Amber is not lacking in support. What Amber is lacking in is credibility as far as the cheating is concerned. So I ask him if this justify the thing. See, Charm, I have to ask because the ladies them is saying, you know what I mean, that, you know, a lot of people start attacking me today. Oneil, see, this is why she had to go to Dave. So I'm bringing it to you, the audience. I'm bringing it to you, the audience. Does this justify her cheating? Does this justify Amber's cheating? I was going to pass over this because for me, this is Anthony being very thirsty, meaning he is destitute. He hasn't gotten the pum-pum in a while, and men tend to get very, very destitute. When men get destitute, they start looking at any and everything as a piece of meat. There you go, I said it. If you have the man in the wilderness for too long, after a period of time, he's going to look at everything like a piece of meat. I'm not saying it's right. Hey, don't think I'm justifying his behavior. I'm just telling you what it is. So you know what time it is. That's all Oneil is saying. But go ahead. This man ain't getting his needs met. He wants his wife. PRA was supposed to be real Mrs. Dalton. No, Shayla feels right. Boy, please. Oneil, they're going to block Anthony. When are you going to block Anthony? I block him already. No, it does not justify it. It shows how misguided both of them are. You know what? I like this, Big Mama. I love this. Support is good, but we don't justify poor choice. Absolutely not. Nope. Team Amber, Oneil, don't start. Behave yourself. I just wanted to make sure I brought it to the audience. People started to hit me up in the comments. Terry, trust me, I didn't want to even talk about Amber today, but people are hitting me up in the comments, so I have to make sure I address it. I at least have to address it. I'm saying, Oneil, you don't beat Anthony enough, and I'm saying he's basically rated C for clown. I've already told you all that, right? I've already told you Anthony rated C for clown. I've already stated that. Does this mean Shayla does not want Anthony? Anthony doesn't need Shayla. He needs to drink some of Kai's apple juice. Even Kai's offering him some juice and calm down. That's what he probably needs. Where's Charmin? She was the one who was crying and feeling sorry for Anthony. Oneil, stay making excuses for the man and judge a woman harsh, but call it fair. I've made no excuse. What is the excuse we make for him? What kind of excuse did I give him? There's no excuse for it. There is no excuse for it. Roro, there is no excuse for it. But I'm asking you because people said, hey, see Oneil, that's why Amber had to cheat. So I'm asking you, does it justify the woman cheating? I'm calling it out and I'm telling you, say, Anton is rated C for clown. I've already told you that. I'm rated C for clown. So I'm asking you, does it justify her cheating? Because that's what them asked me. Amber put herself out there like she had such a high morals and values. Then she's doing the same thing as Anthony. Oneil, Anthony is just as foolish as the pink crop top he's wearing. He is desperate and delusional, correct? No, there's no justification for her cheating, especially when she was the first one to cheat. Anthony doesn't know who he wants. Every week it's different. Next week it'll be Piari again, and next Rolanda, or maybe Delicia, thirsty self. Two wrongs are not going to make a right, correct? Again, I am not justifying nothing that Anthony does. He's rated C for clown. I've already rated Anthony for y'all. In case you're just coming in, Anthony's already rated C for clown. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Anthony's already been rated C for clown. I've already rated Anthony a long time ago. There you go. There you go, right there. Boom. I've already rated him. Oneil, call Amber and tell her that Wayne is doing what? Oneil, call Amber and tell her that Wayne is single. Jackie, I agree. Kai is so cute. Let me see. Oneil, call Amber and tell her that Wayne is single. So, see how fast she's going to tell Dave bye-bye. No, they're both trifling. No, that me can agree with Suzette. Both of them depend on a different path. That I agree with. Suzette, I agree right there, son. Because I don't give Anthony a pass. Oh, he's not getting the pum-pum. That's why. I never said it justified. I just told you, Roro, that it wrong what I'm doing just to see him. I just told him rated C for clown. It doesn't justify it either. But I'm telling you what he's doing. He's thirsty. That's what I'm saying. He's a thirsty man. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't justify anything. Cheating is cheating. There is nothing at all for cheating. But him thirsty. He need to work that out as well. That's all I'm saying. Anthony will try Delisa next. No, it doesn't justify her cheating. One thing that I don't like is Davis getting too close to Amber, knowing that she needs counseling and space to heal. That is correct. And Shayla is rated E for everyone. That is correct. That is actually correct. Just because Anthony cheered it shouldn't make her drop her morals. Correct. Thank you for saying this. Jeremy Sutherland, thank you very much for saying this, because that's what the point I was making to them. Anthony has always been rated C for clown. I don't know Anthony. We rate Anthony as C for clown, but we're going to outrightly rate him. So you're here. He's going to try Amber again. Shayla is not going to fall for the okie doke. Exactly. I'm going to try to get some pum-pum. That's what it is. The way Anthony looks at women is troubling. I would like to see him in therapy finding himself. Correct. That's what me want to see as well, Margaret. If I'm to believe in Anthony again, he needs therapy to do that. Until him have therapy, no. He's still rated C for clown. Yeah, he needs to drink some of Kai's apple juice and cool down. Coconut milk. That's good. That's good. Anthony needs a new machine. Exactly. He needs something to bore up. Need something for bed. Shayla bend over. He's look here. Rated C for clown. They both have no morals. And I agree with you, Antoinette. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Like I said, listen to me. Anthony's rated C for clown. I'm just saying, not another show addressing the ones who just want to play a devil's advocate. No, I'm just seeing. That's all. Anthony don't need no therapy until he even score with Amber. Even the score. I'm not sure, man. Come on. Don't make me count about no more with that triflingness. I think the triflingness is too much for me right now. The triflingness I beat me up. Any words, Amber fans? Come out of the woodwork, man. This was your chance today, to celebrate. Did you celebrate for this, Amber fans? Did you celebrate? Come in, Amber fans, stay there. Celebrate them together. Did you celebrate this today? Amber fans, did you celebrate? Did you celebrate? If Shayla goes back to Anthony, she is even a bigger loser than I initially thought. Amber needs to stop that Dave situation. No morals. They're too old for this. Thank you very much. Narcissists don't change. They just find a new victim. Amber and Anthony. Like that. Them just find a new victim. Anthony is a non-factor. Shayla had some trees sex, so she's not trying the regular sex anymore right now. That's true. She did Anthony too boring for her right now. The celebration soon come. The celebration soon come. Anthony is indeed probably too boring for Shayla right now. I'm thinking about it right now. He's probably too boring for Shayla right now. Is Anthony, that's a good question, too boring for Shayla right now? You know what? You're right. You know what? Actually, I think you're right on this one. Yes or no? Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Anthony and Shayla will be together again. She is the only woman that knows Anthony's love language. Maybe if Iman leaves, I guess. If Iman doesn't leave, I think the answer is no. She needs to sign the papers and then I'll decide. Nope, was annoyed at Anthony. He needs to sign the papers. I'm an Amber fan, but I do not rejoice in evil doing at all. Nope. Both the Daltons of Shayla are immoral, are all immoral. This does not even justify Amber's cheating. Two wrongs don't make a right. I'm just asking because people today were in the comments and they were making that. So I'm going to say, hey, all right, I'm going to ask you to the audience. You know me. You know me. I'm going to ask y'all. See what y'all think. Disappointed in Amber? No, he is. Well, I'm not going to beat up Amber too much today. I don't think it's a show for her. She wasn't on, and I just wanted to address the Anthony thing. So I'm not even addressing the Amber thing. I'm asking you with Anthony. So I like this. Anthony is too boring for me, and him too boring. Him just saying boring. Y'all are saying boring. Shayla doesn't want Anthony because he's available. No, Shayla will follow the money. Anthony's too boring for everyone. Shayla is into Iman right now, and Anthony does not smoke. That's what I thought too. When you start smoking, you kind of become part of the cool set, and then of course by then nobody not really want to be with you at all. You know what I mean? Like I'm too boring. I would be too boring for certain girls because I don't smoke. And them smoke, and they're gonna say, "Oh well, how can you not smoke? What kind of man doesn't smoke?" Well, me. So I would be too boring. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I say. I've seen people make it look like it boring, you know, that you don't smoke or anything like that. So I think him become boring. Shayla probably will have Anthony smoking the trees. Let's see. Shayla run back to him if she loses Iman. I'm not a Shayla fan, but I believe she have her options open. Makes sense? Makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, Shayla is into different type now. A Hennessy drinker and tea and the tree smoker. That's what I think Shayla is right now. He will know her secret and she will not allow that. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? Dubstar, you're right. You're right. She's not going to tell Anthony that she's smoking right now. You're right. You're absolutely right because she knows he could use it against her. Dubstar, I think you'll figure it out. All jokes aside, I believe that the seed for Anthony and Shayla are getting back together were sown today. I don't, you know what, C Charmer, I don't think so. Yes and no. Because I hear what Dubstar is saying. If it is true, based on what Dubstar is saying the mere fact that Shayla is smoking now, she may not want to give Anthony that information because Anthony could use that against her and she knows that part of Anthony. Dubstar, I love your argument. Honestly, your argument makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about that till today. I don't know about her and options being open, but Shayla has something open. We don't know about her options being open, but something is open. Here's a question Dubstar is asking. Will Shayla let Anthony knows that she is smoking? And if the answer is no, then Anthony may not be a factor. I like Dubstar. I think you've just pinpointed something accurately off of the pipe. I think you found something out, Dubstar. You really just put me into perspective now. Will Shayla let Anthony know that she is smoking? That really is a good point, Dubstar. That's a really solid point. That's one of the most solid points I've heard in a long. I didn't think of that, Dubstar. I don't know why I never think of that, but I didn't think of that. See, many heads better than one. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shy lady, exactly. No. Is smoking the only factor that she's now now addicted? Is smoking? The smoking is only a factor if she's now addicted. That's what I'm saying. So it's like that's what she's saying right there. So I'm C Charmer. Shayla likes smoking trees. That's why Kai is having issues now. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Shayla smoking. Let me say that. Nope. Nope. Aquaverse said nope. Nope. Right here, so nope. Let's see. Shayla got the thrill from Anthony being a married man and doing she graduated to trees now. No, I can't. Got you. Y'all are saying some things. I agree with this. Abby, I make some points. Abby is saying Shayla had the thrill from being with a married man, but that thrill is gone, so she gone to the new thrill. The new thrill now is dating a ball player and smoking trees. I got you. All right, when the ladies them talk, me have to take what the ladies them say now. Is Abby correct, ladies? Look at Abby's comment, ladies, because I like this comment. The Lisa may be the one to tell Anthony about Shayla smoking. That's true. She will stop smoking after it's finally over with Iman. O'Neal, you saw them getting arrested. I saw that. Finally. Jesus. Hopefully them keep her in there. Eklund, I hope they keep Dominic inside of the jail. I hope so. If Shayla ever sees Amber and Dave, she'll want him. Exactly. Shayla is going to want Dave. She's not going to want Anthony. That's why I think you see, Dubstar hit some points. Abby has hit some points right here, so too. Abby is saying Shayla is done with Anthony right now. Her job with Anthony is over. That's what Abby is saying. Anthony has no smell. What illness is that? Yes, diabetes can significantly affect the sense of smell, often causing reduced smellability. Okay, I see what you mean. Loss of smell. Yeah, Dominic finally got arrested. Yes, Abby, that's correct. She's drinking 2 more. Yeah, she'll drink way more now. The thrill is gone away. I agree with y'all. Oh no, y'all sold me on the argument. Y'all know me. Wanna sell me. Y'all making great points. Dubstar make a good point. Abby making a good point. Y'all are making good points. I can see why they wouldn't get back together again. I can see it. I can see it. Anthony's already aware that Shayla is smoking. Unless Anthony go smoke and become a cool cat. Yeah, I'm not going to win that one. Shayla was only concerned because Kai was going over to Ant and Amber. But if Anthony is there, she can some secrecy without any around. Yeah, I want to blow up my theory. Y'all blow. Yeah, Dam got arrested. Dominic got arrested. But it's not enough. I want her to be kept in there. Not enough. Shayla always want what Amber have and wouldn't be surprised if she goes after Dave next. That's what we're saying. So it's 3 things we're seeing for Shayla right now. 1, Amber doesn't want Anthony, so she don't want Anthony. 2, somebody saying that she like the thrill of the married man. 3, somebody saying that no, she's smoking weed and Anthony doesn't smoke. So it's almost like them really have nothing to share at this point. Those are all solid points. O'Neal, did you see how PR is acting just like Shayla now? Correct. Yup. Told y'all. It could just be after Anthony. It could just be that after Anthony rejected Shayla and went to save his money, she sees him in another light. Her heart was broken. Why rush back into that? True. Yeah, she'll want Dave because that's what she wants. She wants what she can't have. Shayla likes the thrill of competing for a man. You see, y'all ladies, win me. Ladies, win me. Ladies, y'all win me. Tomorrow your birthday, Abby. Make sure you come on to the show. I will sing a happy birthday, Abby. I will sing for you tomorrow. Yes, I will sing for you, Abby. I have to. I'm going to get my Trinidadian accent and sing for you, Abby. Do you want me to sing in a minute? Hold on, Abby. Abby, should I sing in my Trinidadian accent? Should I sing in my Trini accent, Abby? That's right. That's what. All right. Okay. I've spoken enough about the Daltons. While I love to talk about the Daltons, I think Amber's name can get a rest for the rest of the evening. Her name can get a rest. I've spoken enough now about her. So let's get into the meat of the matter for today. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Boom. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Let's get into the meat of the matter for today. This is what caused the issues. People are beat O'Neal today. This is what's going on right here, so. O'Neal is always singing. O'Neal always sing when she go up on a trip with Dave. Always. O'Neal always going to sing and give trouble. We just wanted her to keep the pum-pum. That's all. Lataya, I just wanted her to keep the pum-pum, but she just couldn't keep it. She just couldn't hold on upon it. That's all. We just want her to hold on upon it. All right. All right. Let's get to the meat of the matter. Let's go. So the honeypot girl went to go talk to her father for some consoling today. This is what happened. Latoya, I'm messy. if you just come to the channel, I'm honest. I'm as unbiased as I can be, but I'm also me love the foolishness. Sometimes. The honeypot girl was with her father today. Let's start right here. So first,
in my heart. You know, I could tell you a lot of things right now, but I told you. I told you that man, he can't settle down, Mama.
You told
If
me?
I,
That's what you got for me right now. You giving a whole
Hey,
speech about heartbreak and you saying I told you so?
I'm telling you this simply because of the fact that when I shared with you, I sat with you. Man, we went to the top of our voices, and I'm telling you that this was gonna happen, that this day was gonna come. And yet, you know something? You looked at me like, you don't know what you're talking about, Dad. He's different.
all right. Okay. Would you want your father to tell you, I told you so? There we go. Let's start right there, son. Don't worry, we're gonna take a time and ease yourself into it. Let's ease ourselves into it. Would you want to hear? I told you. All right. So let's say I have your father and him say, I told you so. Would you be okay with that? We're going to take our time through all of it. We're going to take our time through it. Brian, I'm glad you're in the house. No. Somebody said no. Yes. No. 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 When I saw how he addressed Wayne on the steps, I now understand why T is the way she is. To be hold on, Abby, hold on. No, explain it, Abby. Yes, no, yes, no, no. Come on, let's go. Bring it, friends. Yes, yes. Be honest with me. Same, Abby. Yes, if he's coming with the truck. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes, cause he's my father. Okay. And I don't mind my mother or my father saying, well, Oneil told her she wasn't a great person. Right? I think there's nothing wrong with him telling her I told you so. It was a little bit tough for him to tell her right now, but hey, you know what? I'm not going to fight that battle. It's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I will say this. I think you wanted to wait to tell me this, but you know what? If you want to tell me this now so you can have a gloat and a victory lap, nothing is wrong with that. You can do the victory lap. You can do the victory lap and do whatever it is that you're doing. All right. So you do your victory lap. Yes, because my father. Yes, no, it's too soon. Yes, Tamir act like a child still. Yes, because he shows he cares and allowed me to make the mistakes. Alright, so how can Shayla help? And hold on. Heck no. I want to hear it late first, but later, yes. He's giving her his opinion of what he thought at first. It's okay hearing a parent saying, I told you so, but it's the way he did it. All right. Tamira, dad, did judge D. How hard? Because him still want her to be with D. How hard? All of Shayla's puppets are acting like Tamira. All right. No worries. No. But it just goes from one ear and comes out the other ear. Hopefully my dad isn't watching this live. It's not the message, it's his delivery. That was not the time. Sly lady, I thought so too. That's my only thing with it. I don't mind you telling me I told you so, but it's the timing. I'm just in the heartbreak, and this is how you work it. And so, you know what? I don't have much to argue with it more than, all right, your timing kind of off. I mean, it is what it is. No. I have a propensity to believe, and y'all can tell me, it feels like people believe that there are guarantees in love. So I want to ask the audience this. Are there any guarantees? Yes, yes, Miss Fatal, he's been waiting to say it. In other words, he's been hoping for her downfall. Are there any guarantees in love? Because maybe Oneil is shifty. I don't know what's going on. Me need help. So don't worry yourself, friends. Let me ask y'all, are there any guarantees in love? Because I've never heard a guarantee in love, but maybe Oneil wrong. Maybe Oneil is off his bunkers. I'm going to put it that I'm wrong. May I put it to Oneil wrong? I'm going to put it that somewhere, somehow in my audience, someone has been guaranteed love where them have a man or they have a woman that's been with them forever who can't break up with them no matter what. No matter what's going on. No matter what them do, that man or woman cannot break up with them. Basically, I'm going to put it that this exists and I don't know about it. I'm going to become unlearned, unschooled. I'm going to be ignorant. I'm going to be ignorant to the fact that these things exist. So let me read y'all's comments. Let me read in the comments. Are there any guarantees? No. Dre said no. Gwen said no. Nope. Nope. No worry yourself, man. Nope. 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 No guarantees. Anybody have any guarantees? Anybody at all? Nope. Miss Fatal said no too. Any guarantees? You sure? Me can't guarantee it. You sure me can't get it at the shop? Me can't buy it? Honeypot can come 300 a month and come chill. She can go with money and get $300 a month. Nope. Nope. Not so ever. No love is always a risk. I thought so too. No guarantees in life. Nope. There's no guarantee with love. Thank you very much. People can change and flip-flop. No matter who you love in your family is a risk. Is a risk. That's what I thought too. My father just takes me fishing. Hold on. The only guarantee in love is the unconditional love from God. Thank you. Only God's love is guaranteed. I want to know what I mean. People are fickle. Correct. I thought so too. People fickle. Even if you have your husband and you're with him for years, it is what one day him can get up and him can go in a tailspin. Yes and no. We're talking about love with a spouse, not with God. With a spouse. Guarantee. In other words, you're guaranteed. Miss Ashley, guaranteed. That means there is a man out there that says, Miss Ashley, no matter what, you're guaranteed my love. In other words, I am with you no matter what. That's what Oneil is saying. Because you know Oneil, you know. Y'all know Oneil. All right. So let's jump into the thing. Let's work. Let's wind our way into it. So Mr. Joseph ended up on Wayne's steps. Okay. Him end up on Wayne's steps. Okay. Him end up on Wayne's steps. And he decided him going to tell me something, Wayne a bunch of things.
Woman that you say that I ain't care about, but yeah, I cared about her.
No, you paying your way through.
Hey, man.
You know something? That's another level right there. I didn't even come with those intentions. I came to sit with you and try to condole you a little bit because I know by losing my little girl, you're mighty hurt. But you're not hurt. You're just paying it off. You understand me? Right now, you understand me? You just cancel your contract. That's where you at right now. You got tired after a length of time, and now she's on hitting the road. Why? Because you got somebody else on hold. You got a down payment on something else.
Hey, Mr. Joseph, on everything, I respect you, brother, but at the end of the day, it's just a breakup.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to start right there, son. Let me ask y'all a question. Does dad have a right to be over at this man's house, at Wayne's house? Let me ask you this. Him same come for console Wayne. Come to. Does he have a right to be over here? Maybe Oneil is off his rockers. And if you say yes, tell me what the right him have to be over here. If yes, what is the right? You are a woman. and I'm a man, and you say, you know what, O'Neil, I'm tired of your Jamaican accent. I am tired of your accent. And you know what, O'Neil, you know what else? I'm tired of eating jerk chicken. And O'Neil, you know what else, O'Neil? I just feel like you're just too black for me. You're too black. So I'm going to need to break up from you right now. And I said, somewhere, somehow, my mother finds her way over your house. Or my father find him way over your house to come to check you, the woman. You tell me how that right. Because people was arguing for this, and I want to know what was the argument about. All right, so there we go. I'm getting some comments now. I'm getting some comments. Me know now coming to comments. He went over there to say that he was right. Wayne should have never gotten involved with his daughter. So Mary, let me ask you this. Is she old enough to get into a relationship on her own? Is Tamira old enough? Is Tamira an adult? Because if she's an adult, you know, the last time I checked, she can do anything by herself. Is she an adult? If she's not an adult, then you're right, you know, Mary. But may I ask you a question? Is Tamira an adult? Tamira can get in and out of relationships on her own. If Tamira went for a loan at the bank and she got denied, where her father went to come up there and complain to? If Tamira was trying to buy a car at the car mart as an adult and I decide I'm not going to sell her, what her father going to do? Come up there as well and help her out? I'm showing you the ridiculousness. Time for read comments. I'm going to read some comments. Nothing in life is guaranteed. Let me read some comments. Let's get into it. Don't worry yourself. Hey, love Mr. Joseph. He did not come to console Wayne. So, is he paying all his baby's mom too? No. Yes, it's just a breakup. Correct? That's what I thought too. It's just a breakup. No, she's not a teenager. Why is the pants so tight? And him pants them tight. Jigsy want to catch him. You're over the man's house yelling. Wanna come talk to my man? Talk to my man. When your children's parents wants to talk to your ex-man, he can. Dad sees his daughter used and dismissed. Now, while I accept this one journey, the point of the matter though is she is an adult. Now, if you're coming over to ask me a question, you can do that. But he didn't come over there to ask questions one journey. He came over there to be disrespectful. If my mother came to your house, if we were in a relationship and my mother came to your house to be disrespectful, you had a right to run her out. How dare she? I'm an adult. That's between two people. That doesn't have nothing to do with Mr. Joseph, but maybe it is. No, he should leave. He's protecting his daughter. What is he protecting? I would have expected Mr. Joseph over here if Wayne had touched her or he had done something to her that she could not protect herself against. Not a breakup. Not a breakup. Wayne was so respectful. Wayne didn't even go off on him. Yes, because he knew that Wayne was no good. Look how much other man no good. D never good either. D had her in a house living while he had other women. Where was all of this energy from Mr. Joseph? They're not even married. They've been together for 5 months, friends. No right. He did not even ask Wayne's side of the story. He came to yell at him. Thank you. Aminita, that's my problem. You're not even come over there and you're not even say, let me ask what's going on. It wasn't that. He hurt his daughter. Well, look how much people hurt me. What am I going to do? Because them go in a relationship and them hurt me. Am I going to complain? No need for him to be there. The relationship is over. Why is he there? What do you mean? I'm not mad that he stood up for his daughter to defend her honor. And Sabrina, I don't mind you trying to defend your daughter, but what are you defending? What was he defending? Wayne understands elders, and some parents want to know what happened, but he didn't come over there to know. He didn't ask any questions about what happened. Did he come to ask Wayne's side of the story? Did he even ask Wayne's side of the story? No. Yeah, man. Having pants tight on the screen. O'Neil, talk to me. O'Neil, how are you today? Today's my wedding anniversary. Today's 38 years. Congratulations, Ero. Congratulations, Ero. Ero, congrats. Congratulations on your wedding anniversary. Come, LeKinsey. Come in at the chat, LeKinsey. Let's go. Holding Wayne accountable to what, LeKinsey? That's the question O'Neil have for you. So me love say you're there with LeKinsey, because I don't want you going away now. I want to talk to you. Let's have some conversation. Let's talk. He's holding Wayne accountable. Accountable for what? For a breakup? LeKinsey, if me and you in a relationship and you leave me, what kind of hold me and hold you accountable? You decide your mind, you want to go about your business. I can't force you to be with me. It sounds like we're trying to say then that Wayne has to stay with the honeypot girl. That's basically what her father is saying. Wayne had Amber cooking and playing house. He dumped her for Sarah and Iman's quesadillas. Y'all know what you're getting into. You've seen Wayne baby mothers. But his daughter was living in sin. She's not married to... That may I say. I don't... Listen to me. So the conversation would be with his daughter. He didn't abuse her exactly. If Wayne had abused her, I get the honor that y'all are talking about. But there is no... You know what? Let me ask people something. Ladies, answer the question. Ladies, have you ever left a man? Don't worry yourself. No worry. O'Neil, don't worry about it, O'Neil. Maybe you're off your rockers again. Maybe you're wrong. LeKinsey, don't miss this, please. Ladies, have you ever left a man? Don't worry yourself. Because we're not going to make it look like we never left a man yet. We're not going to make it look like we never leave a man yet. You never leave him high and dry. You left him. You decide your mind, you know what? I'm tired of him. Boy, smell like cheese. Him foot big. Him foot dirty. You're tired of him. He's not showering right. And you decide your mind you're going to leave him. Come on, tell me, man. Dad told Wayne not to use his money. To use his daughter. How did he use her? How did he use her? What him use her to do? LeKinsey, what did he use her to do? That no one only want to know. How him use her? How did Wayne use her? You have to pinpoint that to O'Neil. Helicopter parenting is the worst. If he did a better job raising her, maybe she wouldn't be in this position. Tamira is a wolf in sheep clothing. Don't worry yourself, grow up large. Made up on the same page. She's picking up one bag at a time. She's trying to make up while she's moving out. Correct? Tamira better return him G-Wagon. That's a whole different situation. Wayne misled Honeypot. Okay, let's say I mislead you. So you can leave. Vanswell, let's say I misled you for 5 months. People in a relationship for 10 years get misled after 10 years. Come LeKinsey, he missed her. He misled her. So LeKinsey, women have never misled men. I love that conversation here. Come on, ladies. Come talk to me. Let me ask you this, ladies. Women, let me ask you this. Women, has any woman ever misled a man? No, man, know yourself, man. He might act like honeypot is a baby and she's not a baby. Come, Kinsey. No, listen. O'Neil will beat Wayne, you know, but I want you to beat Wayne and where you need to beat him on. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to do. Has any woman ever misled a man? Because when I make it look like, say, when I make it look like it's something totally different. Like this is out of this world. That's all I'm saying. What's wrong with a man getting cursed out? Wayne got cursed out. So what? Wayne isn't a baby either. The problem I have with it, Miss T, is that basically Mr. Joseph has the wrong perception for his daughter because he's giving his daughter the perception, Miss T, that the world is a place that you have guarantees and you don't have no guarantee in the world. Miss T, you can't train your kid to think that you're not going to get heartbreak, you're not going to get let down. You can't train a kid that. Because then your kids start having a false perception of the world. Imagine if my mother told me, O'Neil, no woman is supposed to reject you. She's never supposed to reject you. You'll never get a rejection, O'Neil. You can never be rejected. How you think me going to behave? You call the police for me. Mommy, thank you very much for the super chat. Mommy says, Tamira took the money. Mr. Joseph please have several seats. You raised her and now you must trust her decisions. Correct. This was a lesson for Tamira to learn. What you didn't get, Sabrina? You raised your kid to understand that the world is the way it is. But you have to come out here and make them own decisions and them own mistakes. You can't make that for them. My mother never made no decision for me. You know, things me have heartbreak just like, what's her name, have heartbreak. The amount of girls have heartbreak. And they have moved on. Why is Tamira special? What makes her more special than anybody else? But Mr. Joseph, if Mr. Joseph was complaining because Tamira had been abused or harmed, I would have gotten it. But I don't get it when she in a relationship and it just don't work out. Regardless of if the man mislead her or not, it don't work out. That's what I was saying. Tamira said herself that a different girl for a different season in his life. Wayne is horrible when it comes down to women. Correct. So you know what you're signing up for. I'd rather to see Dominic in jail. T's dad sounds like a washed up broke player. You know where it's coming from. Right or wrong, and it happens every day. Correct. People get what you call it. Push up every day. The dad ain't know anything. To be honest, I would have left her too if I was him. Tamira's character irritates me now. She doesn't use her brain. Let me just let you know what he said about the women. Let me make you hear how he classed the women Wayne dated. So I want to listen to him. So I want to know what he said. Listen to him.
Hey man, you say you want to talk to me one-on-one. Obviously you want to talk to yourself.
I did.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I didn't know about the money. So that ain't even about talk. Right now it's a level of disrespect.
So what you got to say to me, man? What you got to say? Cause obviously you want some of your chicks. Cause right now you don't want to talk to me man to man. You want to talk to yourself. What you want? What you got to say? What's up?
I thank you. I thank you for showing your true self. I'm thankful that I was right.
I ain't never thought I'd say this to you, Mr. Joseph, but man, get off my steps. You know that happens sometimes.
The time kicked in. It was just hard time.
Nah, it just happens sometimes.
Explain that to me. It happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes.
Because you're good at that. I mean, you broke up a lot. So tell me how that works.
I'm pretty sure in your life you don't broke up a lot. What happens is when two people can't see eye to eye with each other, they don't stay in a relationship. So they break up. It happens.
No, you happen. You happen with the ideas, you understand me, of just milking it down for a little while, just like you do the regular women that you got. And then all of a sudden, you understand me, you just let them go when you don't need them no more.
Don't say I treated your daughter like a regular woman. Because giving her $30,000 a month, definitely not like a regular woman. So I definitely cared about her, brought her into my space, and I let her meet my kids.
Repeat that again.
He's upset at Wayne, friends. Let me read y'all's comments. Oneil Tamira was too easy to give up the cookie. Even Wayne was surprised at how quickly it happened. You cannot go around this world breaking hearts and think that it's okay with no consequences, okay? Wayne has the right to do what he wants to do, but he can be checked because he has money. Just Tracy said, all right, the point where I raised Just Tracy though is this. Just Tracy, just like how Wayne is breaking hearts, women is out here breaking men's hearts. So in other words, Just Tracy, the problem I have with this is this. It sounds like what you are saying is that people, I cannot break up with anybody once I'm with them. In other words, you don't have a right to break up with people. If you're saying this, then it's saying that you don't have a right to break up with people. Maybe you need to work on yourself so that way these things won't affect you. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you have a right to break up with people? Let's be fair. Do you have a right to break up? Because it sound now like basically Wayne can't break up with nobody at all because him is a player. I'm asking y'all. It's sounding like you don't have a right to break up with somebody. It sounds like you can't go into a relationship and say, you know what, it's not working out, so maybe we should part ways. You know what I'd say to y'all? Maybe if Amber had broken up with Anthony, she wouldn't be in the mess she's in right now. Ha! Checkmate. Maybe if our girl Amber, I say our girl, I never like on you. Maybe if Amber was honest and had broken, or even Anthony, maybe if Anthony had broken up with Amber, he wouldn't be in the mess he was in. Maybe if Amber did break up with Anthony, she wouldn't be in the mess that she's in. Checkmate. Checkmate. So before it go any further with Wayne and whatever it is, him decide him going to go about his business. This is the point me I try to make. So if you see it now work out, why you can't leave? Come Just Tracy, explain that to me. If you in a relationship and you can't work out, it now work out. 5 months, it's not working out. You think you need to leave. You're telling me you're going to stay night because why? You don't want to break a heart? Of course, me love Amber. See, Charmer, I've always loved her. Because me love her. In case you don't know JDK, me love Amber just the same. I told my married, me now take a piece of it like money law, but you don't know. Only the too wild. Be yourself. That is correct. If Amber did break it off with Anthony from early and say, you know what? Maybe Wayne, I'm doing all of this to do whatever it is. Why am I not just break up this with Anthony right now? Maybe if she had done that, she wouldn't have to go through the Dave thing. She wouldn't have to go through the baby thing with Shayla. She wouldn't have to do any of these things. How about that? How about that? Come out of the woodwork and tell me. Y'all are the Amber fans. Come on. Hey. I'm here. I'm here. Come on. Come get your boy. Come on. Come get me. Come on, take on a shot. Take on a shot. Oneil is here. Take y'all's shot. There you go. Take on a shot. Excellent. Oneil have a little girl and all of this potentially in the future. How would you feel if a little boy or a little girl hurt your daughter? Just asking. Let me answer your question fairly. When she's an adult, I've already told her this. You're going to make your own decisions. I will support you as the best as I possibly can. As long as a man is not putting their hands on you, I have to allow you grace to learn the lesson on your own. Guess why, Miss Fatal? Because I've come to realize that lessons where you have, you come in here as a single entity. You come in this world as a single entity with your God force or God or whatever you want to call it, that you can look to at any given time for assistance. I'm a channel. God may use me as a channel to talk to you. Now, when you become an adult, you get to make your choices. When I was young, like the honeypot girl, I never wanted my mother to tell me anything, and I never wanted my father to tell me anything. I need to learn the lessons I'm on my own. The problem is, some parents want to live vicariously through their kids, and I'm not one of those parents. I'm not living vicariously through my child. As long as the man not beating her, me perfectly fine. She has to learn the lesson. She must learn who are the good men, who are the men that she's not supposed to be with. She must know that. I will advise her, but it's her choice. That's why I respect Amber's father. That's why I only respected him, because I liked what he did. When he came the other day with Amber and Anthony, what he did? He never come there and just right away just take Amber's side. No, him asked Anthony what happened. Then him asked Amber what happened. Anthony, I think you're not doing this. Amber, I think you need to look at this. And then he left and leave both of them together and say, Amber, you are a grown woman. You're going to do what you see fit. Because him trust our judgment. And at that only I go do. Trust my daughter's judgment that I've done everything that I possibly can. If I can't teach it to her, then God will teach it to her. Because only have that much faith in a God. That God will go lead her to the right direction. I'm going to do the best I can, but I'm not going to do what Mr. Joseph I do. I ain't going to pull up on a man like this unless the man does something. But you're trying to live vicariously through your kid. I'm not doing that. Parents, when I live in a life, do that. I'm not trying to live vicariously through my child. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just not. Dad is trying to live vicariously through honeypot girl, and you can't do that. This is giving Clay and Megan Thee Stallion vibes. Clay didn't want to be the monogamous with her, and now she's a villain. And now he's a villain. Correct. Team Amber, you're correct. Team Amber, want a divorce. These are common sense questions. Anthony did both. Did not know until he was married to her, but Amber knew she was cheating. Correct. So Dove Star, right. Amber should have did leave. Maybe if Amber did walk away, maybe they would not have had all of the things that they have right now. Better to leave early than to stay when... Thank you very much, Latoya. That is the point O'Neil is raising. That's not it, O'Neil. You have a right to break up with anyone you want. The father just wants to have a conversation with him, but he's not trying to. He was not trying to have a conversation with him though, Sabrina. He was trying to say, I told you so. And he came here basically with a lot of fire in his chest. And I know I'm at the fire in my chest. I'm going to give it to you right now, Sabrina. I'll tell you why I'm upset. I'm going to give you why he's upset. Mommy, thank you very much for the super chat. Mommy says, I've raised 2 daughters and believe me, they must bump their heads in order to make better decisions. We now have great conversations. Yes. Yes. You know how much time my parents tell me, Mommy, thank you very much for the super chat and thank you very much for this. You know how many times my parents has told me some things. And them come back and them have them in the same position as Mr. Joseph, but they never once intervened. Never once intervened. And me respect them for that. And because of that, I've been able to learn the lesson without them trying to see if they can learn the lesson for me. There you go. So the writers are showing us 2 concepts of fatherhood. Correct. See, Charmer, correct. But don't worry yourself. You say you want some evidence or something. So I'll show you something. This is where Mr. Joseph upset from. Let me show you where the feelings coming from. Mr. Joseph has been carrying feelings. In case you don't know. This is what's going on. Mr. Joseph has been carrying feelings. The man I carry feelings from a long time. Correct. This is it right here. So look what Grow Up Lord said. The Bible said, train a child in the way they should grow. So when them get older, they will never depart from it. Do the best you can and leave it there. So, but this is where the feelings is coming from. Watch this, friends. This is where it's coming from.
I want to invite you out fishing with me. Take some time out to get some nature under our belt, some quiet time. That way we get to know each other just a little bit better. It's just something
I don't really
that
do the
dealing
fishing.
with.
Yeah, Mr. Joseph, the fishing. Hey man, I've traumatized. My grandma took me fishing one time in the eel. I don't really do the fishing. The worms and the bass and all that.
Yeah, but you know he'll go with you. You know, he just means he doesn't like it. But you guys can go fishing.
No, I ain't never going fishing. No, I ain't never going fishing.
I mean, it's not about the actual fishing. You don't have to fish. You could go and spend time.
No, I'm not.
You know, that's what you like to do. Even sometimes I can't stand it.
Yeah, I don't deal with snakes. It ain't the fish. It's the snakes. It's the fish is fine. Like, so, and I don't really like the.
This is where the issue is coming from. For those who just are forwarding, this are those who forgot. This is where the issue is coming from. Look how long Wayne has been showing her, I'm my own man. And if I say I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. Ask the vegan to go fish with him bright self. Mr. Joseph now no manners that don't know look pan. He has no manners. Asking the vegan man to fish. Eh? Mr. Joseph has disrespected the vegan. Both him to go fish. Thank you very much, Miss Grant. Bright. Respect. But please. Money law tell you all the same thing. He must want her for himself. This is where it's coming from. In case y'all don't know, this is where he got upset. This is where he's been upset ever since here. Him not like Wayne. I've been watching. Y'all know me. Wanna know only like put up receipt. He's still upset from when Wayne gave her mom the money. Exactly. That took him upset with that as well. He's been upset. That ain't Wayne's problem that you think that you have security in yourself. That is what it is. Let it go. The woman wants to move on, make sure move on. The man want to move on, let him move on. This is where it's coming from. This is where it's coming from. She tried to change him and he stood his ground. Yes. Yes, that's the point of this. So why it must be wrong? Ladies, I come into your life as a man and I'm trying to change you and you stand your ground. You're right. What do you mean? I'm not supposed to try to change you. I'm supposed to accept you for who you are. Either that or me leave. But not going like the man can't leave out in business. Look here, Wayne is petty. And I have my time them. I have my grows with Wayne. But no, you're not a regular breakup relationship. Please. Come on. It's a relationship. Lekinsey, me need to hear you come out of the woodwork. Lekinsey, where are you? Don't go away. Where's Lekinsey? I want to hear your voice now, Lekinsey. You can't come out of the chat. Where's Lekinsey? Where is Lekinsey? Don't go away, Lekinsey. Come tell me about these pieces. I tell you, say only like come talk about it, Let's talk about it. That's correct. Let me hear you say, I have one daughter. Deborah says, I have one daughter, my only child, and I thank God for being a single parent that I never have to pull up. Yeah, I mean, you have to pull up, man. You have to just... Look here. If Wayne had touched her on the right, he needs to go over there and deal with it. If, Miss Fatal, if me have my daughter and some man is putting hands on her just like that, yes, me go pull up. That is something for me pull up for. But no regular relationship that she's in, that she consent and she doing her thing. Me, when I go to police her pum pum. You. No, I'm not policing her pum pum. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm sure he hated the way she dressed, but he never nagged her to dress. Thank you. We're not even... She's been dressing in the boy shorts from when, and we're not even pressure the boy shorts them. I'm the one pressuring the boy shorts. Wayne didn't beat Tamira. She just talked too much. I've never beat her. Shy lady, where's the shy lady? He's even madder now that he knows that, Him even madder now because Tamira buy the wife, Wayne buy the wife something. This relationship wasn't even supposed to last as long as it has. Thank you. They have nothing in common and there's no attraction. It's a relationship. Friends, you can go date somebody and move on. It should be a non-issue. I would never run to my dad after a breakup. Not unless I want. Thank you very much. Miss Fatal, that way I try to show you, said, it never warranted. What do you mean? It make it look as though, it made it look as though it was something serious. This was trivial. This was extremely trivial. And Mr. Joseph blew it out of proportion. The man just break up with her. So what? Look how much women break up. Women say, you know, Oneil, you're a nice guy, but you have all of these girls. I'm going to break up with you. What women going to do? Ball and make noise and tell her she can't go anywhere at all? That would be forcing. That's all I'm saying. It's just, look here, man. I don't know. Maybe Oneil is too, what you call it? Maybe I'm too harsh. You know, maybe Oneil is too harsh. Maybe I'm too harsh. Is Oneil too harsh? Maybe I'm too harsh. You know what? I'm gonna ask y'all. Friends, give me an honest opinion. Maybe Oneil is a harsh critic. Maybe I'm harsh. I'm starting to believe that I'm harsh. I start believing I'm very harsh about things. Maybe I am. Is Oneil too harsh? I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh. Maybe I'm harsh. Maybe I'm rough around the edges. Maybe the ghetto has made me very rough and coarse. You know what I mean? Tamira was crashing out about him talking to Amber. She was crashing out. Sometimes I'm too harsh. She was speaking to her father in confidence. Correct. I don't blame her, Sabrina. It's him I blame because of how I'm pulling up. Tamira's father is too protective because I don't mind. My daughter comes to me and tell me that she's broken up. All I'm going to do is ask her questions. Well, baby, get better at your thing. That's it. Still cannot believe that Wayne break up with the honeypot girl because he was telling the world that she was the one. I expected that for sure. You are harsh. Yes, you're harsh. Me? Oh, good gosh. What me do, Abby? Mr. Oneil harsh. Want to really believe Oneil? Oh, wow. 26% of the chat say Oneil is extremely harsh. Well, it's an honesty. Friends, thank you very much for the honesty. Maybe Oneil really harsh. Now, so Oneil tough. Y'all are saying Oneil is extremely harsh and tough. Extremely harsh. Not tonight. We have agreed on everything today. Not tonight. Me not harsh tonight. Just a little bit. Just little bit. Me just little bit. I don't even think he's a real father. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe not. He may just be our stepfather, basically. Shayla stopped by the restaurant early for the podcast appointment and Dave arrived late for him and Melissa's contract appointment. Therefore, Shayla and Dave met. Shayla knows he's marketing for Amber. Oneil, you're never harsh. You keep it real, which is good. I try my best. Hey, I'm not perfect, but me try. This content is already depressing. I like how fun. I like the funny Oneil who sings. Which one? Why are you depressed right now? You're not for depressed. We're talking about the thing right here, so. What do you mean you not vote? Eh? I'm a scruff on a pair of clocks. Oneil, you are scruff on a pair of clocks. It's a pair of clocks. What do you mean? They must say Oneil harsh right now. Thank you for the super chat. Maybe Oneil needs to come down. Friends, we don't know how to say Oneil needs to come down. Bill boy, thank you for the super chat. Tamira was talking too much to the wrong people. And listen, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. What was the reason for the breakup? 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 Why Wayne decided that him can't bother? Is it because she had the no ma'am? Abby, behave yourself now, Abby. I've not been harsh to you, Abby. I've been very nice to you. Because I love Trinidadian accent, you know. I like music to my ears. Yes, Dove Star and Abby, I love on the accent. I like Trinidadian accent. I don't know. Something about the Eastern Caribbean accent just sounds nice. Oneil is trying to keep it real. Why did he break up with her? Is it because of the no ma'am? We said we don't know why we didn't break up with her. We don't know. Not taking care of a man. Because he doesn't want what? Because he doesn't want to argue about anything. He wants him peace. No, it was Tamir's mouth. Here we go. It's a lot of things. Tamir is childish. She needs to grow up. Wayne is back on the road and he just wanted to be free. All right. But you've had superstars before that have been on the road though, Miss Fatal. You think it's just that? He's going to circle back around to Amber. Honeypot complained every day, no cooking. She did not take the time to learn him. All right. You know what? You know what O'Neil have? O'Neil has the, here's what O'Neil have. O'Neil have some clips. Don't worry. O'Neil have the clips. Why O'Neil? Why not have the clips, O'Neil? Why you have to have the clips? There's no way you cannot have the clips, O'Neil. Ain't no way you're not going to be able to have the clips. So here, let's jump into the clips. Let's do it, friends. Let's do it. Let's see why he broke up. This is the breakup, friends. She did not take the time to learn him. This is a breakup.
I'm married to the game.
And I feel like I deal with a lot of stuff. Okay, you got a million baby mamas.
You know how many
all the exes. I'm working with this one, meeting with this one, all the stuff. I put up with all the stuff. I'm just saying I don't like the ring. I don't like the message that you're sending.
You putting up with so much for $30,000. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for you.
You decided to give me that money. I didn't ask for it.
I ain't saying that you asked
for it. And $30,000 is supposed to make me stop speaking my mind. I'm telling you that I'm uncomfortable with the ring. The message that you're trying to send with it.
It's supposed to make you stop sometimes. Because I'm just saying, it's just the ring. I'm still just looking at the ring.
I feel like I put a lot to the side, to be honest with you.
For $30,000, you think, come on, man. Hey, it's just a ring, dog. And
I don't like the ring.
Hey, man.
And I feel like if I was doing something that made you uncomfortable, I would consider your feelings too.
So in other words, she's telling him that she wants him not to get the ring. This is where we started. Ladies, una have no money. And I know how women work. You got your money. And you say, O'Neil, I'm going to buy a car to say I'm married to the game. You know what? Heck, we just start dating. You say you're going to buy a ring and put it on your ring finger. And you're going to say, O'Neil, I'm married to the game. Here we go. Charmaine says, just like how he did not know why Amber wants the divorce, we don't know why we want to break up with Tamir. Well, he's telling you right now. Look, watch what he's showing him. Wayne keeps bringing up the turtles out because there's no truth. Because there's some truth, or to what Mr. Joseph said now. So this is the deal with the $30,000. Okay? The $30,000 is to say that, yes, here's my deal with the 30 grand. Miss Grant. Damn if Wayne do, damn if he don't. If Wayne doesn't give Tamira money, people going to say how it is that he's this rich man and he doesn't give you money. If he gives her the money, people is going to say, well, he's just giving you this money because he wants to do this with you. He cannot win with the money. When you have money, you can't win. He's not going to win this argument. And funny enough, I was watching something from a girl yesterday. And she said, you know what? I prefer to date a broke man and start from scratch, because if I date a rich man, it no matter which way I go, he's going to think that, he's going to believe that I want him money. But don't worry, let's work in it. To be honest, he spent $50,000 on a date. He never truly tried to really get to know her. He throws the money at her. Would you put what you put to the side? She said she put things to the side. You didn't turn it down. You should have got her the ring. Wayne was waiting for something. He kept saying he was going to stay by himself. He really feels the $30,000 was a garden tool to sit down. Wayne brought that $30,000 up for a reason, and he keep bringing it up for a reason. I think there was some truth to what Mr. Joseph said about the $30,000 represents. There is. Miss Grant, you are correct, you know. You are correct. But Miss Grant, follow me though. All relationships are a transaction. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, ladies. Let's talk about this. Are all relationships transactions? Let's talk about that. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with that. Are all relationships transactions? There we go. Let me ask y'all that. Are all relationships transactions? Let me ask you that. Let me ask y'all that right now. Let me ask you this. Because people are starting to make it look like every relationship you're going to is not a transaction. Yes or no? Because you always a transact something in a relationship. Whether you like it or not, is a transaction. So may I ask you all a question? Are all relationships a transaction? Ladies, allow the man to do things for you. Don't give him attention. Don't give him a time. And don't give him a pum pum. And you will see what. Since Oneil incorrect, allow a man to do a bunch of things for you. And don't give him the other piece of the puzzle. And you will see if any of this what you're seeing right on your screen correct. So, yes, Miss Grant, you're correct, it's a transaction, But I'm also saying to you that every relationship is a transaction. Everyone. I'm not saying giving her $30,000 is bad, but what I'm saying is that he gave it to her and he expected her to be his piece. He felt like he took care of her and she should take care of him. But why not? Would I expect that too? So if she now do that right now, we can move on. Oneil, why does Wayne bring up the money in every argument? I think he brought it up. I think he bring it up eventually because Wayne is saying, and I'm going to show you why I say what I've said. Oneil, Wayne is like that, what the dope sellers did to pretty girls back in the day because they wanted to show off as their property, just looking at, New Jack City. New Jack City? When Nino Brown stole G Money's girl. Correct? That's what it is. It's a transaction. What I'm trying to say, friends, is don't get it twisted. People make it seem as though it's a bad thing for transactions to happen with love, and it does happen. Even if it's love that you're giving, it's a transaction. Mommy, thank you very much for the super chat. That's a good question. Why does he bring it up? Blessings to all. Exactly. Only look, I'm just fair. I've become very fair as time grows by. I realize that, you know what? Life is a transaction. It's transactional. But I see what y'all are saying. Hey, I ain't gonna beat y'all up. Yes, there's always a give and take in every relationship. That's the point I make. There's always a give and take. It's just always a give and take. But you have more experienced people on the channel than I am. You have married people on the channel. The married people, may I ask you, are there transactions happening in your marriage? The people that have been married for years, talk to me, man. Wayne's love language is act of service. Money talks. I don't agree with Curtis' comment. You don't agree with the comment? Both men and women have expectations. You must know the person needs to be happy. That's my point. That the money was supposed to prevent certain petty arguments and issues. Makes sense. So, Miss Grant, I think we're on the same page. Makes sense. I agree with you. I see what you're saying, Miss Grant. I see what you're saying. When you get married, there are things your spouse do and things that you do. It's transactional. It's just that we're measuring it in money right now. Oneil, where is the BF you're supposed to interview? What do you mean? I'm gonna interview him. Don't worry yourself. Why? Don't worry, Abby. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done for you. The relationship wasn't exactly one-sided. She gave, just not monetarily. What did she give him? What did Tamira give Wade? Miss Fatal, come talk to me. What did Tamira gave Wayne? It'll make it seem like Tamira give Wayne a bunch of different things. Don't worry, Miss Fatal. Listen to it.
I can't do this, though.
You can't do what?
Us.
I'm tired of her because eventually him realize she's arguing every minute. She's trying to tell him can't buy a ring for himself out of him own money. You think we could have tell a woman this so she can't purchase nothing for herself? She'll be looking at me crazy. she would be looking at me crazy. Notice he said to her she wasn't talking much as initially, so he sees any disagreement as a disturbance to his peace. She was quiet. Neither one of them knew each other. Thank you very much. And now I agree with that, Miss T. I do agree with that one. Honeypot effed up. She couldn't even last a year. Not even a year. Messing around with Shayla, the girl should have started vegan classes the day he gave her the $30,000. Yes, every day is a transaction. Every time you deal with a human being is a transaction. I'm going to work is a transaction. She gave them things you can't put up. What? Like what? Interaction with his daughter when she was having boy issues and teaching the other. She inserted herself. You mean she inserted herself, Miss Fatal? But all right, okay, Miss Fatal, okay. Okay, Miss Fatal, don't worry about it. I have something for you. Okay, you know Oneil, you know? You know Oneil. Oneil don't just speak out of context. So let's dig up what she has given him, Miss Fatal. Let's talk and I'm not saying, look here, I'm not saying Wayne is always right because he's not. Sometimes I act like a clown too. But nonetheless, Miss Fatal, check this out.
You know, the one thing that I always complain about, even when I'm on the internet, go on Instagram, look at my posts. But I always say I want a woman to do. And what's the main thing I told you was the most important thing to me? One of the most important things.
Food.
That's crazy. The fact you already know. And then one time you ever fed me. You never fed me. That's crazy. That's crazy. The only thing I say, I don't think I want some food. Man, be hungry. Just find some vegan food. I got a shelf. But the fact it could be a meal every once in a while. It never came. It never came.
And you have no idea.
I have no idea what.
What I had planned.
He was also respectful with the breakup. Also, he's willing to give her money and she's driving the G-Wagon. This man has done a very respectful breakup. Very respectful. She yelled at Shayla and said that she always have an opinion for a reason because Shayla was in her head, constantly making her insecure. The reality is, the girl picked an argument with him about something he was buying for himself. She was jealous of what the ring, married to the game, represents because she wanted to get married. And so, they are no longer seeing eye to eye. I love this. Yep. Wayne is exactly right. Singing a little bit too late. A little bit too late. Wayne tried to give Tamira everything she wanted. He gave her the $30,000 on a podcast and even tried to get her involved with these music business. That didn't work out. But she was not happy there. She's needy. Extremely needy. Now it's time for her to go. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. But if we get to be together, and forever is gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye. If give her the severance package. Look here. People have been complaining with Oneil about the severance package. People have been complaining with Oneil and say, Oneil, why are you talking about the severance package? Ladies, let me ask you, ladies. Ladies, you know what? Not even ladies. Everybody. Would you want a severance package for 5 months of dating? Let me ask you that. You and a man or you and a woman dating, and you decide you're going to leave. Would you want a severance package? Would you want a severance package after a breakup? May I tell you, say, right now, I think about this thing too much right now. Think about it, ladies. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're dating me, ladies, and you have a lot of money and you want to give me a severance package, please feel free. I'm going to accept it and just look that, you know what, Oneil, this didn't work out. On to the next thing. Would you take the severance package? The woman decide, Malcolm, Monila, the woman decides she wants to give you $30,000 extra for the next 3 months and have you drive up the G-Wagon. Would you do it? Grow up large. Please, the men in the chat, speak up. Brian, speak up. Severance package. Miss Grant, thank you. She took him for granted. She took him for granted. She's been taking him for granted. And she's been following Shayla as well too. And Shayla is known to have issues in relationships. Miss T, let's just say you want to give Oneil the severance package. If you want to give Oneil the severance package, you can give me, Miss T. Give me the $30,000 for the next 3 months. Allow me to drive up the G-Wagon. Continue to give me the podcast. Of course, I'm going to take it. That's a good way to leave. I would love it if girls received a severance package. One was left with 3 kids. Thank you very much. I would love it if I get the severance package. What I complain about? I don't know. Look here. I understand, folks. Money isn't everything. I get it. But okay, so you're going to leave. It's a relationship. The relationship don't work out. The man decide, hey, I'm going to give you a severance package. Just take the severance package and move on. But people don't like the severance. If you have the severance package from a Miss T, me will take it. Oneil will take it. Don't worry about your boy. Me will take it. Don't worry about Oneil. Severance package for me. Amber is right now trying to force a severance package. Listen to me. She leaving this relationship with more than Amber is going to leave it after cheating with Dave. This is where we are right now. She got tricked out of her spot running her mouth to her friends. Exactly. Top 500 corporations not even giving you a juicy severance. Sometimes I don't know where I am, man. I can't bother. I can't bother. People make it seem too bad now, like the honeypot girl is destitute. As if him leaving her to the side of the street. Come, Abby. Maybe me need to give her the severance package, Abby. Abby, if you want to give your boy only the severance package, me will take it. Don't worry yourself. Not watch what nobody saying. If none of the other men will take it, me will take it, Abby. Don't worry yourself. Give me the severance package. Give me the package that right now that honeypot is getting. Let me ask you all this. Did the main concern when she was allowing her friends to get at her bag, Wayne was her man, not theirs. She was handling his money out. Exactly. So they make it seem no like the man out of him boots. She just never treat him right. I flash back my ear because my ear got get enough right now. Let me let out my ear. Spirit Airlines folded. Thank you very much. Wigan, thank you. Spirit Airlines is out of business and not one of the employees get a severance package. And this woman is getting $90,000 for the next 3 months. She gets to drive the G-Wagon and she gets a podcast. Plus, she has her studio. What a package. What a package. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry. One can say one wants about O'Neil. I'll take the severance package. The Spirit Airlines employee them would have take it as well too. They would take it. Nothing. Left in tears. The people in my Spirit Airlines left in tears. And y'all are worried about the honeypot girl. Eh? I'm not worried about the honeypot girl. And people in my Spirit Airlines have no job to go back to. And y'all are worried about the honeypot girl. She should be grateful. Who come up with the Spirit Airlines? Wayne could have closed the Strait of Hormuz. Just like how Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz, Wayne could have closed the Strait of Hormuz. I think that's how you spell it. Wayne could have closed the Strait of Hormuz and allowed no ships to pass through. But he's allowing this. Severance package, ladies. Give O'Neil the severance package. Don't worry yourself. Give O'Neil the severance package. Since as she don't want it, give O'Neil the severance package. The people who come in and complain, give me the severance package. But this is what upsets me about Wayne. The next chick that does all this stuff that Tamara didn't do will probably get less. Well, Miss T, that's why when you go to a wealthy man, you have to just be assertive and ask for what you want. Make no mistakes about it. It is what it is. He knows this. O'Neil is a Howard Stern of skill. Why? What we do just Tracy? What O'Neil do? O'Neil just explore the topics. I'm just saying. Listen, look here. I'm as real as it gets. Wanna know me? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell no lie. I'm tell you what I would and wouldn't do. I'm very. Mr. Joseph Beaver has gotten the severance package. Look here, I don't know. I just don't know. Erica, would you want the severance package, Erica? Because Erica today was chewing iron to, Come, Erica. Would you want the severance package? Come, Erica. Would you want the severance package? Because I know you love. I know you always say all sorts of things. Would you want the severance package? Thank you for the super chat, Mommy. Mommy says, Joseph's behavior has gotten the severance package gone. It almost made the severance package gone. Before him be quiet and shut up him little mouth. Listen to her father doing what he's doing. Decide in mind. Him come like a little, I don't know. Her father is out of pocket. He's been out of pocket. And you all know this. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg Boy. Bilderberg Boy says, from the beginning, Wayne changed T's life. She never did anything to change his. She is too emotional and insecure to be with Wayne. She is a female. Ooh. Whoa. Hold on. Wow. You know what? Bilderberg Boy. Oh. Is Tamara a female version of Anthony? Wow. He's talking about the insecurity. Wow. Erica, Money Law want to give you the severance package, What you got going on right here, so now? Push up, Erica. Push up, man. Push up. Hold on. Is honeypot. Hold on. Just like Anthony. With insecurity. Hold on. Whoa, that's Money Law. I think that's a very good. Bilderberg Boy, that's a very good what you call it? It's a very good observation. That's a very good observation. That's how insecure Anthony is too. I can agree with that. I agree with this. Anthony just as insecure like this too. I agree. I really and truly agree. Shut mouth and take the money and invest it. This is what I'm saying. You stop your eyes and Let me see what you say, Stephanie. Stephanie, what did you say? You think Wayne has abandoned issues? Probably. Uh no, you know what? I think okay. I think Wayne is doing this. I think Wayne is just living like a star, Stephanie. Because when you're a star and you have a lot of money, sometimes you tend to believe that, you know what? It doesn't make no sense to be with anyone because I think that they're not there for me. They're there for the money. But possibly, Stephanie, possibly. It's a plausible argument, Stephanie. Very, very plausible argument. No, he doesn't. He's quick to cut a chick off. Maybe Anthony and Tamir will get along. Maybe that's why them don't like each other. Let's see how long it takes Tamir to run back to D. Mommy, that makes sense. Yes, I noticed Honeypot did like Anthony and they are the same. She not like Anthony. Bilderberg boy, I think you're onto something. Nah, even Anthony isn't as needy. Him needy, man. Him needy. No, I'm not gonna lie. Malcolm, him needy. I'm not gonna lie for him. Anthony is extremely needy. Very, very needy. Anthony is very, very needy. Very, very needy. But that's what I'm saying, you know. I thought the Honeypot girl, I think this was like one of the best breakups you could ever have. 5 months, you be with him for 5 months. You didn't invest that much time. You get like what? $240,000 out of it. You get to drive his G-Wagon and you get a business. I don't know. I'm just saying. Glass half empty, glass half full. I look at it as being half full. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, some people believe that. I don't know. Oneil, in the beginning of the Tamira Chronicles, you mentioned of how she used to be can be a valley. Otherwise, she would be gone sooner or later. Well, I did tell you that. If she's of no value, in other words, if she can't be a valley, she'll be gone. That is true. I did say this. Because look here, Deborah, and this is not just a woman thing, it's also a man thing. If a man come in your life and I'm of no value, you're going to get rid of me. You are going to find a next man. If I don't quickly find what is the role I play in your life, I'm telling you, you're going to get rid of me. You're going to get rid of me. You're just going to say, well, why am I dealing with Oneil? What am I putting up with? You're going to say it. Tamira blew a bag. Tamira blew a bag and Wayne needed to be cursed out. Whatever. You want to see get cussed out. Tamira accused Wayne of cheating, but her father put that to rest. 5 months and he's paying for the rest of the year. I don't think D wants to be bothered with Tamira anymore. He probably still is going to take it. Knowing D, please. Wayne cares. Wayne takes care of everyone around him and he asks for a peace of mind. She came tripping about a ring after this man was about $350,000 in the hole with her. She has to go. Get. Money Law, I agree with you, Money Law. I like that comment, the Money Law. Bilderberg boy is a good comment you have. Just Tracy, talk to me, Just Tracy. I know one thing. If I met a man, give up the pum-pum, and him wake up and offer me $30,000 a month, I'm really going to think I got some special. So the money put those thoughts. Well, okay. The only thing I would say to my sisters, Just Tracy, is this. Yes, you must love a man, just like I think a man must love a woman. But you can't love a man more than you love yourself. Which means, if it is that the man is saying he doesn't think you two can get along and him want to go, you should let him leave. That's what I would say. That's always my advice to people in relationships. You come first. So if the person is saying, you know what, I'm tired of you, Just Tracy, I don't think we can work out, then leave. Because that's not the person for you. That's all me I say. Speak it, Money Law. The money put the thoughts in her head about being special. Well, hey, hey, she's special nonetheless. I just saw it go right now. What did they have in common? Please tell me. She loved what he did for her. O'Neil, what is Amber's value to Dave or Wayne? Good question. Good question. Good question. Sea Charmer, that's a good question. So the question now is Sea Charmer. Me no know. I don't know. So that means how long? How long? Because I don't know the value. I don't know the value she has to Wayne. More than me know that, well, the value to me, it seemed like, is Wayne loved the sex with her. And right now it seems like Dave loves the companionship with her. If someone else offers that same companionship that is of the same blackness, I think he would leave her. But hey, makes sense. Honeypot girl in real life. Honeypot girl Wayne love Rain in real life. What do they have in common? That's a good question. The bottom line is to accept the person for who they are. You can't change anyone. That makes sense. 5 months is a courting stage, not a relationship. Erica, there you go. Right there, Erica. Love it. Listen to how him a chastiser right here, so.
And what about it?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Because as a grown woman, I'm here to let you know that that is a transaction, young lady. No longer your opinion counts. No longer what you have to say matters. You just take the $30,000 and be quiet. And when you open up your mouth and you had a mind and you had an idea and you had an opinion, he shut you down. And now you're not valued no more because you got a brain. Ha! That's what happened. That's where the breakup came in. Because my girl, you understand me, my sweetheart, my baby, you understand me, she was outspoken.
I had my baby and she was outspoken, and what happened is that you're a girl and you've got a brain and you've got a heart, and that's what happened. Ha! My baby deserves more than that. That $30,000 was a transaction. That was a transaction between you and Wayne. And that's what happened. Ha! That's what happened. See? I told y'all. I told you. You should have stayed with D because D was not providing a transaction. Ha! My baby girl.
But let me ask you this, though. The thing with this, though, is this. He is sassy. Look here. The deal is this. The deal is this. This is a successful man. This is, where is D? D never make her have no opinion either. Where was this smoke for D? He is mad because she was being paid. And so what? Your daughter with a man with money. Meanwhile, his wife is a drug addict. Thank you very much. So what are we saying here? Yes, his wife is an addict. Meanwhile, Miss Fatal, you hit the nail right on the head. She was a nag. And y'all know she was a nag. Wayne is far from perfect. We'll never say Wayne is perfect. But she was a nag. Don't act like she wasn't nagging. She was nagging. She was disgusting. Friends, listen to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon talks about being with Mariah Carey. And Nick Cannon lets you know that's what she does. You're not going to have no big opinion on anything. Look at Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. Look at Nick Cannon and Mariah. When Nick Cannon tells you about Mariah Carey, he says, hey, Mariah does her thing. She makes most of the money. He don't care. He does not care. At first, it probably give him a little thing, but eventually he realized that, hey, I cannot care about this woman, make a lot of money. Janet, you have millions of dollars. I can't come change your mama. Listen to me. Come on now. Nick Cannon had to take whatever Mariah Carey gave him. Think about it, Miss T. Him have to take what Mariah Carey give him. Him have to take what Mariah Carey give him. What him could I do different? What do you mean? What kind of opinion Nick Cannon can tell Mariah Carey? You think Nick Cannon can tell her to stop going on tour or that she must bring him on tour? No. Heck to the no. Y'all know this. Wayne's dad, after Wayne's dad went up on him the first time, she just broke up with the biggest drug dealer in town a few months ago and him jealous of Wayne. That's it. Wait, me gone too far. When Mariah Carey is doing her thing, right? And Mariah Carey have millions of dollars. You can't do nothing when a woman have millions. She have millions of dollars. Hey, her dad talk foolishness. It's always going to be a transaction. It was always going to be a transaction. Ladies, if you're not rich and have money, you'd have been in Wayne's position too. Gwen, look man, Gwen. Did O'Neal go too far? Miss T said O'Neal went too far. Too far, O'Neal. Miss T said O'Neal went too far. Did O'Neal go too far? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because y'all act like Nick Cannon in a same issue. Yeah. O'Neal, you can't say nagger. What is a nagger? I know what y'all are saying. I don't think I said that. Maybe my accent sounds so. Did O'Neal go too far? Did O'Neal go too far? Nick Cannon has... I've watched an interview with Nick Cannon and he talks about Mariah Carey. And him tell you straight off of the cuff, hey, it was tough at first because Mariah Carey makes a lot of money. But I realized she just make a lot of money. It is what it is. I cannot get into that. I have to understand that I'm just a kept man. That's it. And him get it. The man never trip or anything like that. And him say him have to understand him place. When I listened to him on the interview, he mentioned that. What you mean? What you mean? Aye, sir. Aye, sir. You need to find a Nick Cannon, eh? Nick Cannon had his own money. I know what you mean, Miss Fatal, but he talks about the idea of Mariah Carey having way more money than him. And Nick Cannon says, listen, she has more money than me. She was calling most of the shots. When she had to go out to somewhere, she had to do that. Ain't nothing that he could do about that. Him couldn't tell her how to go about her thing. That's what I mean. O'Neal, a woman doesn't stand a chance in Wayne's life. Wayne is afraid of women leaving him because mama left him at a young age and she died. You may be correct. So that's why I'm saying you have to just proceed with caution. Wrong messenger. I never said that Nick Cannon at all. I never said that Nick Cannon. Well, all right. All right. All right, hold on. What the girl from Sister name again? Tia Mowry? I think that's what she named. Mowry. Tia Mowry. Tia Mowry. There you go. There you go. Tia Mowry. Okay. Never mind. Let me get you another messenger. Let me get you another messenger. Don't worry, Miss T. I know you know. I know say I go on O'Neal for pull up things. I like when you challenge O'Neal. Let's talk about the girl from Sister. Tia Mowry. She was the breadwinner of this relationship. This man was in the background. He didn't aggress her. He wasn't like, oh, the honeypot girl is behaving right now. He kept his place. He did his thing. And he just played the game. If one thing about men, if we're gonna play the game, we're gonna play the game. If we're not gonna play the game, we're not gonna play the game. All I'm saying, at the top, it's a game. Either you're going to play the game or you're not gonna play the game. This is her husband at home doing nothing. She basically was taking care of him. Is this a better messenger? No. She was also nuts. And the man still didn't dog her out. He still did not dog her out. No woman. Okay, that's a good thing. Sabrina, you are correct. No, to us, no woman stands a chance with Wayne. I'm going to be honest. Let's be honest. Because I'm honest, one thing about Oneil honest. No woman stand a chance in a Wayne world. No woman. No one stands a chance with Wayne. Help me out, Erica. Help me out. Help me out. Help a brother out, please. Wayne's grandmother warned her. Her father warned her. Chantal warned her. Tamara didn't listen. Well, what I say now, Cynthia, is it was a nice time when it lasted. Sometimes you have to know how to just go through the motion. My point, Cynthia, is this. I think Tamara has been blessed. No, she might not like the blessing, but she has been blessed. That's what I would say. She might not like the blessing, but she has been blessed. And should I get pregnant? Ooh, wow. Tamara has this. Wayne was a blessing for Tamara. Wayne was a blessing for Tamara. She was broke, she did poor, she did destitute, and she was basically chasing down drug dealers. Let's talk about it. Wayne was a blessing for Tamara. People are talking at it nice. Her father should be kissing Wayne's foot. Wayne was a blessing for Tamara. 5 months. Let's work it out. 5 months. She didn't get pregnant, and she spent 5 months with him. She made $240,000 in installments. She gets to drive her on a G-Wagon, and she gets a business that she can make monies from. She has been blessed. Blessed. I can't say what I want to say. I don't want to agree with it because when I say Oneil is just about the money, but she's been blessed. God has blessed her. Let's talk about it. People come in your life for a reason. Thank you very much. People come in your life for a reason. A season or a lifetime. Wayne was for a reason. To make she make some money and level her up. She leveled up now. She's now leveled up $204,000. Could we buy a house in Georgia for $204,000? House for sale in Georgia. Oh, hold on. Because she was living in an apartment. Let's see if we can purchase a house somewhere in a Georgia for this money. Give me a good neighborhood, friends. Buckhorn. Give me a good neighborhood. Buckhorn. Georgia. So that's what it is? What's the name of the place in Georgia? Give me a good place in Georgia, friends. Give me a good place in Georgia. Gainesville, Georgia. Buckhorn Road, Georgia. There we go. Come on. House for sale. Buckhorn Circle, Gainesville, Georgia. Come on. Give me some houses. Look at this. Look at this right here, so. And listen to me. Oneil, look here. Oneil, look at the glass half full. Buckhead. That's the name of it. Buckhead. Buckhead. Georgia. There we go. Buckhead, Georgia. Let me see which part she can live. Okay. So she can pay down on her house. She can pay down on her house. Oneil brain think different. You know. Me know Oneil now. I know. I get it. Let's see what she can afford. A townhouse, $300 and something thousand. Hold on. Hold on. So she make $240,000 because she was spending off of Wayne's credit card. Let's work on this. So let's say she can buy, what could she buy? So she can get this townhouse. Let's work on the townhouse. Let's go. Cause I don't know Oneil thinking. Y'all know how Oneil think. Oneil brain work in numbers, and Oneil loves when black people is moving up. Oneil loves this when black people moving up. So let's go. So the down payment is $62,000, 20%. And her monthly payments, what would her monthly be? Let me see her monthly payments then. Let me do it the right way. Yep, here it is. No worries. Look at this. Look at this. Due at close, $75,000. What is her monthly payment? Estimated monthly payment. What is her monthly payment? Her monthly payment is $2,299. So she could buy a house. She can buy a house. A house. This is why Oneil is saying, stop it. This is why Oneil is saying, stop it. No, ladies, no. She can buy a house. She can buy a house. She can buy a house. There you go. Wayne was a blessing. We can say all of what we want to say. Wayne was a blessing. That's the point I'm making. This is how I want her to, her father should be looking at it this way. No, she basically can go find the man of her dreams. She can buy her own house. She can buy her house. She can work where she wants to work, and she can go find the man of her dreams. She can wait for a man now. Wayne pay her enough to wait on a man. She don't have to rush to get a man. Black woman, Oneil just said, listen to me. Oneil is just saying, sometimes you have to know when it's a blessing. That's all Oneil has said. Listen to me. Oneil, look here. Oneil is realistic. All Oneil has said is, you need to know when it's a blessing. That's all me I say. And I think Wayne was a blessing. That's all I'm saying. Listen to me. Oneil is just, look here. Hey, y'all give me a bunch of different communities. Hey, look at the monthly payment. She can more than afford this. She's been paying meals for Shayla. Anyways, friends, it was a wonderful discussion. I love y'all. I love you so much. But nonetheless, I ain't gonna hold y'all tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I love you all. Wanna know me? Oneil just say. Wanna know Oneil? It might sound harsh, but you know, I always want to see black people moving up. That's my main thing. Keep positive, stay positive, and prosper. Me love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. I love y'all.
Welcome to the Oneil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.